So Ruslaan, how does it feel coming to television?
Wow, for me this is a dream debut. Sangeeta Siddharth Singh Gupta, Niranjan Iyengar, Rose Movies and Sony. इससे better नहीं हो सकता था मेरा debut and I consider myself very fortunate. तो इस वक्त I'm super excited and I'm just hoping कि the audience also takes this well.
Sangeeta, how is it feeling coming back to television after so many years?
It's great. Everybody keeps on saying that, I'm coming back after so many years. Not that I was not nervous, I was equally nervous. But the moment I started working, I started shooting, I came in front of the camera, all those years just vanished. Never felt like I had left it. It is great, trust me.
TV stars usually move to films and you coming back to television. So how did you make the decision?
Niranjan Iyengar, Siddharth Singh Gupta, Rose Movies, all these people are in some way connected to cinema. Siddharth might make a film soon. So I realized कि अगर ये लोग film बनाएंगे तो they'll never cast me. If I want to work with good, talented people, I have to do television. And that's why this happened. I want to work with people that I learn from. And that was not happening on film. So TV is a medium where you get to interact with better talents. And I want to learn. Honestly speaking, for me, television is a workshop. It's not TV or film. Anything that I do in life is a process. My journey is not ended yet. I'm just in the start. So I have not looked back and thought कि मैं films करता था, अभी मैं TV करूँगा, मेरा क्या होगा? It's not like that. मैं films करता था, मैं TV कर रहा हूँ, मैं बाद में film करूँगा, मैं बाद में ad करूँगा, मैं एक TV show host करूँगा शायद. मुझे नहीं पता है, पर मैं काम करना चाहता हूँ.
So what made you select Jee Le Zara as your comeback?
I did not think of it as my comeback show. I thought of it as a show that I would like to do. If a show like this comes on air, I would like to see myself portraying that role. So that is what made me do the show. It is not that whether it is the right comeback or not. But yeah, it was so relatable, Sachi. I could identify with her so easily. That is what made me do it.
So tell us more about your character in the show.
I play Dhruv. He's a 27-year-old guy, and he's a lawyer. But उसमें कोई भी lawyer type की characteristics नहीं है. He's from a very rich family, so he's spoiled. He just lives life for himself. He thinks that ज़्यादा serious नहीं होना चाहिए. Just enjoy life यार. एक life मिली है और अगर उसे आप waste कर दोगे, in responsible things, तो that's stupidity.
So tell us more about your character, Sachi.
Sakshi is a girl who she's very, very responsible, very mature, and responsibility has come on her at a very, very early age. But she's used to it. She knows how to deal with it. It is a part of her life. She doesn't think too much about it. Yeah, she thinks about her family a lot. Thinks about the people who are working with her a lot. Their concerns, their worries her. If the family is not happy with something, it is worrying her. The family is unhappy with the fact that she's still not married. That is what is worrying her, not the fact that she is not married. And she has never said no to marriage. But she says that I want a guy who might not take up my responsibility, but who will not stop me from fulfilling my responsibility. So I'll get married the day I find a guy like that. And it's not that she's a dukhiari and she's सारी दुनिया का बोझ है. It is not that kind of a character. She's very practical, but she's more happy with her family.
So how much you relate to your character, Dhruv?
Everyone of us has a Dhruv in them. There are times when I also feel, yeah, let's enjoy the day, let's enjoy the time. And that happens especially when you're with your loved ones, when you're with your family, when you're with your closest friends, where you don't want to worry about what's going to happen tomorrow morning. Maybe you have a shoot, maybe you don't have a shoot, but you're like, let's enjoy right now. But Dhruv is a guy who is always like that. He doesn't have moments. He's like that 24/7. I'm like that in a day, maybe for 15-20 minutes. The rest of the time I'm like Sachi, who is like काम करना है, कुछ अच्छे से काम करना है, that responsibility, all those things are there. So for me, Dhruv is also being able to live the fun side in me on screen.
So what do you think every day a girl faces challenge? What usual challenges?
You know, it's the same challenge that when you leave home, checking that everything is okay in the house for the day, everything is going to be managed, and while you're leaving, that you know all your work that you are going to be doing, that is going to be looked after properly. At the same time, you concentrate back in your house that you know सब कुछ, is everything going on smoothly or not. And when you're coming back home, you again come back to your family. ट्रेन्स में कितनी औरतें जाती है काम करती हैं जो आते आते सब्जियां काटती हैं ट्रेन में. Hats off to them. घर सुबह निकलती हैं, खाना बनाकर भी निकलती हैं. They cook, they send their children home to school. They go, they work, they come back, they again cook, and they again feed everybody. Homework देखती है, सब कुछ करती हैं, and then again they're back. So it's a regular life, and you don't think about it. It's like हाँ ये करना है तो करना है. This is a part of my life, and you don't do it with a sad face. You're okay with it because you love the people for whom you're doing.
And what about Sangeeta? Tell us, how was it working with her?
Sangeeta is fantastic. She's gorgeous. So when I look at her, half my job is done. I just have to look at her and keep the camera rolling, and you will feel that this guy is infatuated or has a crush on this girl. So she makes my job easy. And whoever has seen the promos has told me that we look very good together. For the first time, they say that you have a co-actor who you actually look good with. So I consider myself lucky to be working with him.
You are a well-known face in TV, and you have a debut coming, pairing up with you in the show. So were you a bit apprehensive about that?
No, I was not really apprehensive. I'm not one of the insecure actors or anything. कौन है इसको cast करने नहीं, इसको नहीं. We have a very good team of writers. The channel is so good. I mean, they know what they're doing. The director, they have taken so many auditions, and they have gone through a list of people, so they know who was the right person to cast. So I totally trusted them. I never asked them कौन है, मुझे बताओ क्या है. Never. I was very open. I was also newcomer here one day.
So how was it, like the first shot? Were you excited or pretty nervous?
I was nervous, yeah, because I also wanted to prove to her that मैं अच्छा एक्टर हूँ. आई डिडंट वांट कि एक बार सीन हो जाए तो बाद में जाके सोचे कि यार किसको ले लिया है, व्हाई हैव दे टेकन दिस बॉय. आई वांटेड हर टू आल्सो फील द काइंड ऑफ कॉन्फिडेंस दैट आई हैव इन हर. सो इवन शी शुड फील कि जो मेरा को एक्टर है रुसलान है, ही इज़ अ गुड एक्टर एंड ही विल हेल्प द शो. आई वांट टू बी एन एसेट टू माई शो.
So how have been the response of the viewers after your promos were out?
The response has been very good. What everyone has been telling me is, "Arey, it's so fresh. It's looking fresh. It's looking simple," which is what we achieved. Went out to achieve. That simple रखो show को, ताकि लोग believe कर सकें, believable हो. People can digest it. It should not be, indigestion नहीं होना चाहिए.
In TV, like the artists have to give in like a lot of time, 16, 18 years. So are you prepared for it, being from a film where the schedule are pretty flexible?
मैं एक ऐसा एक्टर हूँ कि जब मैं फिल्म में भी काम करता हूँ तो आई गिव माई 200%. अगर कभी कोई रीशूट करने की ज़रूरत होती है या टाइमिंग्स गो आउट ऑफ हैंड या लेट शूट करना पड़ता है, अगले दिन जल्दी आना पड़ता है, वो मैं वैसे भी करता हूँ. तो मेरे लिए कोई नई बात नहीं.
What was Sangeeta doing all these years?
Sangeeta was chilling out. She was having fun. She was enjoying herself. She was traveling. She fell in love. Sangeeta got married. Sangeeta spent a lot of time with her parents. Sangeeta was a very happy person. And she's happier now.
And any message to your fans who are like waiting for you to debut on TV?
All the people who have watched my films and appreciated my work, I say thank you. Please be loyal to me now, because on TV I need you all even more, because here supposedly there's TRPs and all those things. So watch me on TV. I'm on Twitter, so send me inputs. Let me know what you think. Let me know how I can improve. because here I have an opportunity to do that. I can change my character, I can make it better, I can make it to what you all expect out of me. So just keep the input coming. Thanks.
And any message to your fans who are actually waiting your comeback to TV?
It's not a message, it's a request. Please watch Kehta Hai Dil Jee Le Zara on Sony Entertainment Television. I really love this show and I hope you all love it.